While we've been campaigning about this, Ogun State, the situation, Ogun State PVC collection rate very, very, very low. Ashoma Modu went to E15 local government to just do a kind of first-hand assessment of what is happening there in Ogun State E15 local government. Just watch this report.
Out of the registered countrywide voter population of 68 million, Ogun State only has less than 2 million, from which the PVC statewide collection rate is an abysmal 869,000, representing only 47.53%. You will think that with such poor outing, INEC will mark up its effort to ensure the over 900,000 outstanding cards are supplied and issued.
It's a lie. I'm even from the other side where I even registered at Salasi at Akuti. I'm from Akuti. I went there, they said they don't open.
I've been to this collection point several times to collect my PVC, but without success. I wonder if they are holding them. I'm tired.
I registered in November last year. Not till now, I've been coming times that number. This thing, they'll tell us that it's not ready, it's not ready.
Ifo and Adodo local government areas are critical examples.
I have the temporary one, but the permanent one they are talking about, we have been parading here since they said we should be collecting it. The first one was cancelled and we have to take a new registration. But what we are hearing over the news was that there is card available, people are not collecting it, and we are ready to collect ours. And the unit that I talk about, nobody has collected anything.
But how many people are in that unit?
That unit, at least, a unit cover over 300.
Nobody
has collected. So if they are casting votes today, which means all those units are not going to cast their votes.
They are the most populated and currently receiving massive infrastructure renewal, but has strategically been denied the power to vote.
When we get here, they will say, come back on Monday. I will come back on Monday. The following Monday, I will be here because I want to give them chance to fool them because they think they are wise. They don't want people to have the cards.
Since it took INEC over 6 months to distribute a little over 1 million PVCs in Ogun State, it may require a miracle to issue the outstanding 900,000 cards in 2 weeks just before the election. Difficult times for a lot of people in Nigeria, especially those in Ogun State. You'll agree with me. Now, several of them are gathered in here day in, day out, waiting for INEC officials that are just nowhere to be found. Now, the big challenge for these people is the people that live around Ajunwo, Akute, Bale, Olambe, Ishashi, and several other communities will have to converge just on one place, Ajunwo High School, to get their PVCs. Unfortunately, the INEC officials are just nowhere to be found. Eshomo Emodo, TVC News, Ogun State.
Using Eshomomo's word, it will require a miracle for INEC to be able to distribute between now and the day slated for the end of this exercise. Today is 18th, 16th, and we have 6 months. We have for the exercise. We have 6 more days to go.
Yeah.
If today is 16th and 22nd, we have our Ogun State correspondent on the line, Kazim Olowe.
Hello, Ayo.
Hello, Kazim.
Yes, Ayo. Well done.
What has changed from the last time we spoke on this PVC distribution, Kazim?
Well, Ayo. Good evening. Good evening, everyone there.
Good evening.
Good evening, Kazim.
Well, the situation is improving in Ogun State. According to the statistics from INEC, there has been an improvement on the distribution level. Although stakeholders are not satisfied yet with the current situation of things. But what we have as of close of work is that the total number of distribution of PVC in Ogun State now starts at 1,025,740.
1 million, take that again.
1,025,740.
Okay.
So, and if we have to put this one on percentage, it's at 57%.
57
on registered voters. 57% based on registered voters. But if we have to put it on the base on the PVC received from Abuja, it stands at 62.5%. But you know, politicians and stakeholders will want us to talk more on the percentage of the cards that arrive this day. So it stands at 57%. The total number of cards that the state is still expecting from Abuja is 153,070.
still expected from Abuja.
153,070. As we speak now, the total number of uncollected cards is 616,984. So we have 616,984 total number of uncollected cards, and we have 153,070 yet to be received from Abuja. So if we have to add this together, it gives us nothing less than 753,000 cards that are still yet to get to the eligible voters in the state.
Gentlemen, anything for Kazim?
Kazim, well, these are figures from
The Independent National Electoral Commission.
yes. Now, what is of utmost concern to us is the voice from the streets. The voice from the streets.
Yes.
Are the people in agreement that there has been some level of improvement in terms of distribution of these cards?
Yes, like I said earlier, I said stakeholders in the state are actually not satisfied with it. Majority of them believe that a larger percentage of people don't have access to their cards. Some of them have been going to the collection point for more than 3, 4 times, 5 times, or more than that without getting their cards. But you know, responses from INEC tells us that most of these people fall under those that registered in November. Those that registered last, you know, the cards that they are just bringing, it falls under those that they registered last. So it indicates that those that fall under that period, they are still producing their cards. So, and INEC claim that they are still expecting those cards. But the issue that I want us to take a look at is that we have cards that is more than 500,000. which has been in Ogun State for more than 2 months now.
In circulation.
And these cards remain in the state at different collection points, but people claim that these cards are not there. I think that is where the issue is, because if you look at the total uncollected cards, the figure now stands at 616,000. And out of the total figure of registered voters in Ogun State, which is 1,795,000, if you remove 616,000, it's huge. It's huge, and this figure has remained like that. 600,000 sometimes moves to 580 something, back to 600,000. So it keeps fluctuating, and that is the area that I think we should look at. More than 500,000 cards remain in the state.
In circulation.
And INEC claims that the card belongs to the people of the state. The state government claims that the card does not belong to its people, and the people are claiming that they don't have access to their card.
Thank you, Kazim. Thank you so much, Kazim. We'll get back to Kazim Olowe during the week to get if any appreciable improvements, as Kazim told us that 500,000 alien cards still exist in Ogun State. Jide, quickly.
Yes, if those cards are there, then
the situation can
then nobody will pick them up, because they are not meant for Ogun State. Exactly. They are meant for another state.
Looking for theirs.
So, and INEC has refused to tell us the truth about this. So the reality is the cards need to go to where their owners are. If those cards are meant for Akwa Ibom State, then they need to be sent to Akwa Ibom State straight away.
Because some cards from Kebbi State were sent to Cross River. And the REC immediately made that announcement. And some cards belonging to Cross River State were taken to Imo State. You understand? So, but they had to give.
I think fundamentally, going forward, you know, even the contract for the PVC production was given to a Nigerian company that now subcontracted it to a Chinese firm. You know, so if this thing had been made, I mean, a contract with a Nigerian firm, and the Nigerian firm made it, we would have been in a much better situation. But when you
see no reason why
because it doesn't even
still fears of infiltration, but I disagree.
See no reason
we should, as a developing nation, we should be able to find a way.
It's coming at a unit cost of 65 naira per card. Your last on this?
My word is actually the 500,000 alien cards, like you said. And in the last dispensation, we had the issue where you have Mike Tyson appearing in Ondo State. Now, in this dispensation, we're going to have cards that belong to another state, domiciled in a particular state, and the people are saying, look, we've been going, we're not getting this. So I think INEC owe Nigerians an explanation.
You do.
Okay. On that, we move on to the pre-election campaign between Mrs. Jonathan and Mrs. Buhari. My producer is going to play us a clip of what I'm talking about now.
My dear me, I am telling you, let us don't listen. Anybody that come and tell you change, stone that person.
I hear you, sir.
Anybody that tell you change, tell the person carry your change and get away.
Yes, sir.
Are we in bus stop?
Oh, wait.
What you did not do 19 Kirindi is now that old age has caught up with you. You want to come and change? You can't change. Rather, you will turn back to a baby.
Yes.
You will turn back to a baby.
Yes.